Hey guys, welcome to my newest video. For this video I'm going to be doing the first of my Doctor Who Big Finish audio reviews. I'm probably not going to do these very often, just sort of to spread them out over the next few weeks or so, because I don't actually have that many audios like in the Doctor Who Big Finish lineup, but I recently took out a 6-month subscription, so I should have a few more like options to do, but yeah, for the next little while I'll just sort of pace out the reviews with the ones that I have. So for this video I'm going to review one of my absolute favourite Big Finish audios. This is from the main range, and it's one of the, if not the first actual Big Finish like audio that I listened to, and the one that I'm going to review today is, turn it around the right way, Doctor Who and the Pirates. I cannot say enough how much I love this story. This is number 43, I don't know if you can see that, but this is a sixth Doctor and Evelyn audio. And the main reason I got this one was because this one also is like a Gilbert and Sullivan-esque style, like adventure musical, with because in the third episode of this, it's pretty much what a Doctor Who musical would be like, because it's probably going to be the closest thing to a musical Doctor Who's ever going to get, even though, as you all know, I'd love it if they did the new series, they had a musical episode, but it's probably never going to happen. But anyway, with this audio, it's kind of, in regards to episode 3, which I'll actually do in more detail, it's a mix of Pirates of Penzance, HMS Pinafore and the Mikado, which are the songs that they use in this, but I'll talk about that more, even though, as the title suggests, it's to do with pirates. So most of the influence comes from Pirates of Penzance, but this is just, yeah, a really, really good story, basically. It's all it comes down to. It's sort of a different style format with how the story is told, because they're like Evelyn and the Doctor are recounting the story to one of Evelyn's students who's suffered a loss, and she's basically they're trying to help her with her grief in telling her this story, and but because they're sort of, because they take turns in telling, like, so like Evelyn will start and then it's the Doctor's turn, and then that's how they sort of tell the story, but it's in flashbacks. So basically, like Evelyn sets out to help her student because she, wants, well, because like with Evelyn, she basically she really like cares like for her students, and like she connects with I guess it's kind of hard to describe, because I guess she's really compassionate with the people she encounters. And then because in this story in particular, because I haven't actually heard too many other ones, but I guess I can't think of how you would describe it, like I don't know if like gets too involved in, I don't know if that would be the right turn of phrase, but because in as she's telling this story, because she's actually in this particular story, she has to, like, is confronted with the realities of what travelling with the Doctor means, because she knows it's kind of, she can't save everyone in this, and because it's kind of like a lesson she had to learn, and throughout this, because she sort of doesn't want to get to that particular point in this story when she's recounting it to Sully, the student, and because she like tries to avoid the subject, and even to the point of trying to put Sully in the position, like in the actual character, like the person's position, rather than having to admit that it actually happened. But yeah, it's just a really well done story, and like it's kind of like a mix of humour, tragedy, and it's a great Evelyn Sixth Doctor story because I just love the pairing. Because in the audio range, I adore the Sixth Doctor audios. Even though I haven't really listened to many of the other Doctors, but because the Sixth Doctor for me in the TV shows is my, like, I mean, I don't like hate his character, but it's like ranked down the bottom. But with the audios, like the material he's given, like it shows what I guess could have happened if he'd been given this sort of material to work with on the show. And I also adore the character of Evelyn. Kind of wish she was my university lecturer, but yeah, she's just amazing. And because like it's, I guess with like the mix of humour, tragedy, because like there's some great quotes in this, and even from the like start when she's trying to get to Sally's room, and because it's like right on the top, one of the top floors, she's like, oh, why are my students always on the top floor in the thing? And yeah, it's just and it's like those type of like humour, because when I think it must have been in episode 4 when like the final episode, and the Sixth Doctor's because when he's trying to escape, like the pirates are trying to force him onto the plank, it's kind of like, I don't suppose it would help if I told you I was an orphan, which if you know Pirates of Penzance, that's like I thought that was a great moment. And yeah, even there's one of the characters in this, I think Captain Swan, who's played by who's voiced by Nicholas Pegg, and yeah, he's a great character because he's always moaning, and he's like at one point when the crew turn against him and like in favour of joining the pirates, and he's kind of like, and then because they're like obviously Evelyn and the Sixth Doctor end up being like stowed away on his ship, and he's in one point he's like, oh, betrayed by my own stowaway in the thing, and he's just it's really fun to like listen to him in the thing because he's just always he's always complaining, and yeah, it's just a really great he's just a great character, as is Red Jasper, I believe is yeah, Red Jasper I think's the Red Jasper, who's voiced by Bill Oddie or Oddie, I'm not too sure how you pronounce his name, but he is amazing in this. So I don't actually know I don't think I've heard him or seen him in anything else because I'm not too sure what he's been in, but I loved him in this because he just gave such an over the top really as Red Jasper, who's yeah, it's just, I know I'm not describing this very well, but yeah, it's just like the characters and everything is just great. And yeah, it's because in regards to the episode 3 where most of the singing parts, where the singing parts like confined to, because they sort of like changed the tone of the story before the final part, and because particularly Colin Baker's I Am the Very Model of a Gallifreyan Buccaneer is such a I just love that song. It's because that's the song I first heard before I checked out the audio, and yeah, it's just because that one, and because I'm actually going to put a link to the song in the below bar so you can, because someone made a video clip with like that song to clips from Doctor Who, so yeah, it's that song, and then it's to the tune of I Am the Captain of the I Am the Captain of the Pinafore, like that's the tune it is, and it's this the Doctor and Merryweather who are comparing who's the better like buccaneer sailor, and he's is like kind of like saying, no, I'm better, and yeah, it's that one, and it's the other one, I Am So Proud from the Mikado, where it's it's just yeah, they really adapted the songs well to the like to fit the story and that, and yeah, it's just it's particularly Evelyn as the Pirate Queen. I thought that was a really great moment, and it's because the song she sings is like I Am the Pirate Queen. It's like to the I Am the Pirate King with Pirates of Penzance, but yeah, it's just a really good story, and probably I'd say my favourite, even though I don't have, as I mentioned before, I haven't like listened to a lot of the audios, but yeah, out of what I've heard, this is my favourite, and it's going to be like in my top 5 regardless of whenever I hear the others, like eventually get around to them. But yeah, so basically yeah, it's just a really well done story, and I really recommend that you check it out. Even if you're not a fan like of Gilbert and Sullivan or that, but it's just something I really strongly recommend you check it out, because yeah, I just love this, and yeah, it's not probably a really good review, but basically check this out, and yeah. So that's it for this review. I don't know when my next review or video will be, but my next video will probably be my next vlog, but I don't really know. So until my next video, I will see you guys next time. Bye!